You know, you said there's 1,500 of these.
Approximately, yeah. So it's super low production.
It's really rare compared to a lot of the other vintage watches.
Hi everyone, welcome to Watch in the Box, where we get to highlight some of our favorite new arrivals. So before we get into our favorites of the week, you guys, what are you wearing?
I'll start. I'm wearing the Tudor Black Bay. Love the blue color.
Classic.
Blue in watches, right? It's I like it. It's just a great watch.
Can't go wrong.
Perfect ensemble.
What about you?
I'm wearing a lovely vintage Rolex cocktail. You can kind of see the ornate bracelet detail and the diamond bezel.
That's a unique one for sure.
Definitely unique and beautiful altogether. What are you wearing, Brayden?
Vintage Speedmaster 145022.
Very nice.
It actually has a little hint of blue on the bezel at its age too, which is kind of
pretty.
nice. Yeah, it's one of my favorites actually.
Yeah.
Pretty classy
Yeah.
vintage
Really nice.
piece. All right, well, you know that we have picked some of our favorite new arrivals of the week. So, Justin, do you want to kick this
Get
off?
into it? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, let's
please.
see.
So I brought Panerai today.
Panerai. Ooh,
Yeah.
hey.
The Luminor Flyback Ceramica.
Cool.
Now, this is kind of a unique pick for you.
It is. It's a really unique watch. It's a little bit different. Kind of the point of the show. We like seeing the different stuff that comes in, all the interesting stuff. And this one, I felt was just too good. I had to share. A lot of people might not know what it is. But anyway, it's the Panerai Luminor. It's got the ceramic case, which I think looks great. This like all blacked out look. It's
Stealth.
Yeah, it's really nice. And I feel like you're kind of into it or you're not. And there's some of them that I don't even really like, but this one I think is just beautiful. I love the touch of blue on that center-mounted seconds hand. I think it just pops against the black so nicely. Also, I like the color of the marker and the markers and that sandwich dial. To me, it's just like a really clean-looking package. Also love the fact that it's the flyback, and so it has like two center-mounted hands. The blue hand is the second hand that starts running, and then underneath it you have the silver minute hand, but you don't notice it until it starts. So when it's on your wrist, it's really clean. Just the center-mounted hand, it's always at 12, and then it's kind of a little stealth. When you start it, it actually has the center-mounted minute tracker. I think it's such a cool feature. So anyway, I wanted to share this one with you guys. Really unique watch. We don't see, I think this is only the second one we've ever seen. So yeah, awesome watch. I love it. I'm excited to show you guys.
All right, you guys want to know what I brought today?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, I know I have a little bit of a voice situation going on coming back from the sickness, but believe me when I say this watch is ridiculous. So again, for the ladies, this is a 2021 lady Datejust. Look at that green dial. Definitely beautiful. I love the diamond hour markers. Of course, this happens to be all yellow gold as well, but really just stunning. The fluted bezel within this, it's an automatic movement. I believe it's a 31 millimeter.
Yeah, looks like it.
So, a little bit bigger than some of the other stuff I've brought before, but definitely still very wearable on the wrist, and nonetheless, just a perfect package.
It's a really nice watch. I love a couple things. One, the size. That mid-size is such a good size, right? As a lady, especially with the trend on ladies wearing little larger watches, even men's watches is really common for a lady. It's a little more of a statement, a little more on your wrist. It has a little more presence. I love it. And then secondly, that dial. God, that green dial is gorgeous.
Yes.
I love green, and the green gold combo is just so beautiful.
Tough to beat.
I love that. Every time I see that watch, it catches my eye, and it's a little small for my wrist. I would maybe push it and try. I don't think I could do it, but I want to wear it badly.
Yeah, that combination is just truly like perfectly Rolex to me.
Yeah, the green is really good. Perfect for Christmas coming up.
Very true.
Really
That's true. Very, very timely, right?
Yeah, good pick. But yeah, like you said, green and gold, it's perfect.
It's a great color combo.
Yeah. So this is my pick for kind of the best women's new arrival of the week. Brandon, what have you got for
Let's see, vintage.
So we've got a reference 1530. So it looks like an oyster quartz from afar, but this is the automatic version that came out before. This one is circa 1976, and it's got that angular case with the integrated bracelet. So it's kind of like, it's one of the most un-Rolex looking Rolexes, and I think that's why a lot of people like it. And it's pretty cool. So Rolex came out with this around 1975, and it was in production until around 77 when the oyster quartz took over and was finally ready, and they rolled those out and stopped with this. It's estimated that they only made about 1,500 of these, so it's pretty rare.
Right.
Even if we're close to that number, what actually was made.
Yeah.
And then this one's in overall really good, honest condition. The dial is starting to age to that like yellowish color, which we've seen before.
The case looks still nice and sharp.
The case, yeah, it's in pretty good condition. You know, it's definitely got its angles on there. It hasn't been over polished, which is important
really nice.
for these. I love the bracelet, like the flat link.
Yeah.
You know, it just
it's got that nice taper.
It's really deep, like it's like a deep dish dial, which is pretty cool with that tall rehaut. There's just a lot going for this thing.
You know, you said there's 1,500 of these.
Approximately, yeah. So it's super low production.
Really rare compared to a lot of the other vintage watches that you know, people get really into. They get a lot of attention, a lot of spotlight, and this one kind of doesn't get so much attention, even though it's much more rare than a lot of those other watches.
Yes.
And I think that's really special.
And also the size is really nice. It's like that 36-ish millimeter, so it's good for guys and gals. It's like perfect for
It's a
everyone.
great size. It's not too small.
That
it's not too
is
big.
a very shareable watch. You buy for
Shareable,
yourself.
exactly.
I get the chance to wear it and enjoy it too.
Exactly.
What's better?
Yeah,
It's a perfect way to
100%.
justify another watch. You know,
Yeah.
it's 2 for the price of one.
Absolutely.
So the best part too about, you know, curating some of our favorite new arrivals, these are just items that we have discovered based on inventory here at Bob's Watches. So we're very curious too, what are you guys looking for these days? What have you found, or what are you still looking for? Be sure to let us know in the comments. It's always fun to kind of see what you guys are on the hunt for with us. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
well, thank you guys for bringing your selections. Of
course, yeah.
We are always grateful for this fun series like
a good
Watch in
round.
the Box. We will be back with another episode before too long. So be well, guys.